This is the most popular controller on Amazon right now for PC. Well, at least in my country. This is the Redgear Pro Series wireless gamepad. Yes, this is the wireless version. It also comes in a wired version. And you know, the difference is pretty, subtle. This doesn't have a wire, that one has a wire. In this video, I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing of this controller and telling you if you should buy this or you should spend more and get some other controller from Amazon. This review is not sponsored in any way, shape or form, so I'm not about to lick any company's ass. So stick around till the end of the video to find out every pro and every con about this controller and should you buy the Redgear Pro Series wireless gamepad. But before we begin, only a small percentage of you who watch my videos regularly are subscribed. So what are you waiting for, man? Please subscribe. It helps me out a lot and I would really appreciate it. And yeah, subscribing is free on YouTube. And yeah, the links to buy this controller are gonna be in the description down below. Okay, so this is the box of the controller. Obviously, I'm not gonna waste your time too much on this unboxing part, so we're gonna be doing it quick, fast, and for that reason I have already cut these tapes on the side. It did come with tapes on this side and on here and here as well. So yeah, I've already cut the tapes. Let's just take a quick look at the box. Here it says integrated force feedback, built-in battery, illuminated ABXY keys, Windows 10 compatible, 2 analog triggers, 10-meter wireless connectivity, 2 analog sticks, up to 10 hours of gameplay, 11 digital keys. Yeah, and it is the upgraded version with 2 dongles. You know, just in case you misplace one dongle of the controller, you always have another for backup. And once you lose that, well, good luck finding another way connecting this to the PC. X input and direct input compatible, wireless up to 10 meters, rechargeable. Yeah, Pro Series wireless gamepad, upgraded version with 2 dongles. Yeah, here's on the top there is another image. Redgear Pro Series wireless gamepad. On the back, you do have the price here. This is the Indian currency, by the way. Yeah, you can find it for way less than this on Amazon and Flipkart. And for those of you who are not from India, you can find it for around $20 and a little less than that in some regions. Yeah, that's about it for this. Another image of the box, same thing on the back. System requirements, Windows 7, Windows 8. Oh, it also supports Windows 8. Like, any one of you is gonna use it on Windows 8. On the bottom, there is nothing. On the right side of the box, triggers to enhance your gameplay, force feedback, turbo button, illuminated keys. Yes, the controller's keys light up as well, the face buttons. On the left, you do have another image of the controller. So I'm gonna just open it like this. Okay. So the best way to do this, I think, on camera is just like this. So yeah, don't expect any fancy packaging techniques. All of the money for this, I think, has went into the actual controller. And I think something fell. Yeah, it also comes with a cable, and the extra dongle is in this real wrapper right here. And yeah, the micro USB cable you're gonna need to charge this controller. You can use pretty much any other micro USB cable. You don't especially need this one. Here's a manual. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a quick look on that. All the buttons and stuff. Yeah, you know, power on and off controls. Power on, press home to start the gamepad. Power off, press back plus B for 5 seconds. LED indicator off. Sleep mode. If you leave this for unattended or with no inputs for 5 minutes, it's gonna turn off automatically. So yeah, that's pretty good and saves battery. Charging indicators. You can read about all of this. Okay, is there anything else on the... Okay, yeah, as you can see, there is another thing. There's a disc at the bottom of the box. Yeah, okay, I think it's the drivers for this controller. Now let's just take a look at the controller itself. Okay, this is not the review part of the video, but yeah, first impressions, man, feels really good in the head. Doesn't feel cheap at all. It has nice weight on it. It's not very heavy, but it feels so premium. Yes, I was right when I said they did not waste money on the packaging and stuff and put it all towards the controller and stuff. Here's how the controller looks when you turn it on. Yes, of course, the keys get illuminated, and if I want to turn it off, I'm gonna be pressing back and B at the same time for 5 seconds. I think that's how you do it. Yeah, and it turns off. And yeah, one more thing, if you want to switch from X input to direct input, you just have to hold the home button or on it for 5 seconds. But I don't know why you would do that, because most games support X input instead of direct input anyways. And last but not least, here's the dongle for it. Yeah, So here we are at the review section of this video. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you have made it this far. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So I have used this controller for a while now, and I gotta say, man, I wasn't expecting to be this impressed by it. Yeah, the build quality is like fantastic here. I never expected a controller of this price to be built this good. It's so sturdy, it doesn't flex, bend, or anything like that. Feels really good. It is really comfortable to hold. Even for a person like me, I am a more avid user of the PlayStation controllers, where it's the entire shape and everything is pretty different. As I said about the face buttons, yes, these do light up, but what I didn't tell you is the lights bleed on to the right analog stick, and it looks pretty cool, man. It looks so cool. But yeah, coming to the face buttons, I really like the face buttons. Yeah, there's nothing bad about them. They're nothing special. They feel as they should. They feel pretty good. Yeah, they have a nice click to it. They're not super loud, and yeah, they have good travel on them. I also really like the D-pad, man. Most D-pads don't have a very good click at the end, but the click on this is really satisfying. It's pretty good. I think you can hear it. Yeah, the D-pad is really good. The D-pad on this thing is like way better than the Xbox 360 controller, the thing it's inspired off of. Now coming to the analog sticks, I am so conflicted with these analog sticks. On one hand, they are just this plastic here, and I don't think there is any grip on this. Let me just get my PlayStation 4 controller right here. Yeah, you see the grip on this and stuff. It's really nice texture to it, and yeah, when you press it down, it doesn't make a huge amount of noise and whatnot. Yeah, it feels just right. It feels very premium. But again, the price of this controller is way higher than this one. But yeah, this one sticks. The texture on them, they do not feel good to me, man. It's they're not bad or whatnot, but I don't like this, just plasticky texture where your fingers can slip off at any moment. Another thing I'm not a fan of is how loud these are when you press them in. And when you click them in, it makes sounds 2 times on a single click. That's what I don't like. It's not very, premium feeling or whatever. But then again, the price of the controller. But I am a big fan of the resistance of the sticks, man. The resistance on these sticks, I think, is some of the best I have ever tried on any controller ever. Yes, including this triple the price controller. The home button is as it should be, the start button is as it should be, the back button is as it should be. I'd never really used the turbo button, but yeah, if you're playing some arcade games with some emulator on your PC, that might work for you. And yeah, I am gonna be telling you what game I played with this controller and how my experience was with it, but I'm just giving you a physical impression and review of these, what I felt like when I was playing. All the latency and input and stuff, all those are gonna come later. Talking about the shoulder buttons on this thing, the triggers and the bumpers, yeah, I really like the triggers. It's nothing special. It's straight out of an Xbox controller. I don't think any modification has been made except for this texture. The texture feels really nice. It's really subtle, but once you go back to another controller, that is the Xbox 360 controller, you kind of get that subtle feeling that the texture is missing. I like the texture. Yeah, that's a nice little detail. They're nothing special, but yeah, they do get the job done. But it's something I did really like on these is the bumpers. The bumpers on this, they click like a mouse, man, and I really like this feeling. Just listen to this. It's like a mechanical keyboard, just listen to this. They feel so good. These are one of the best bumpers I have ever tried on a controller. Personal preference, for you it's gonna be different, for me it's different, but I personally really genuinely like these bumpers a lot. They feel real good. So I decided to play Doom Eternal with this. Even from the menu screens, you can see the controls pop up of an Xbox controller. And remember the CD that came with this, controller for its drivers? I didn't really need to use it, man. I don't know if on older devices you're gonna need to or whatnot, but yeah, I didn't really need to use it. It was just I plugged the dongle in and it started working instantly. One thing I would like to mention is when it was in Xbox mode, these 2 lights, the second one and the fourth one, were lit up, and when it was in direct input mode, these the first one and the third one were lit up. Yeah, there's no like, you know, marking here to indicate whatnot, but yeah, I figured that out, and yeah, now you know. Now, as I said, I'm a huge fan of the like bumpers on this thing, and in Doom you like throw your throwable item with the left bumper, and then you switch weapons with the right bumper. You either press it or like hold it down with a wheel comes up. It felt really satisfying with this controller. Yeah, the shooting experience on this thing was also pretty good. Now, as I said, I am like more of a user of a PlayStation controller, so I really like the resistance on these triggers rather than these which like feel kind of loose to me, like the Xbox 360 controller, but then again, that is a matter of personal preference. Yeah, the face buttons felt pretty good. Yeah, I was jumping around, you know, dashing with B and whatnot. Controls worked as they should, and I did not notice any like, you know, latency when I was playing it in wireless mode. Therefore, there was no input lag while using this. Moving around also felt pretty good, and as I said, I really like the resistance on this, you know, controller's joysticks. But man, I have to say my thumbs were slipping off this. Yeah. I don't have very grippy thumbs, man. I always felt like uncomfortable with this stuff, but that is like a personal preference thing. Some people are gonna be more, you know, happy with these joysticks and how they feel. So yeah, if you can look past this texture and whatnot, this kind of sleepiness which requires the entire thumb and whatnot, if you are one of those people who uses your thumb like this instead of this while gaming, you're gonna like this controller a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope I was able to like, you know, give you a great idea about if you should buy this controller or not. Tell me if you're gonna be picking up one of these controllers in the comments down below, man. I would really love to hear your thoughts. As always, the link to buy this controller is gonna be in the description. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also hit the bell notification icon so that you may never miss out on any future content. Also, share this video around with friends and family members who you think are gonna be like benefited from this information about this controller. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Stay safe, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.